Hey everyone, it's me, Moody Boo, and I'm back with my annual Perfumes I'll Be Taking With Me to Hawaii video. And I thought I'd just go through them. I'll talk about a few of them, but mostly I'm just going to list them for you. So the first one is this one. I'm going to decant these out because, of course, never, ever, ever take your full bottles on a holiday or vacation. Always decant them out. There's a lot of sticky fingers in the airports, and just in case they break, you know, your clothes aren't saturated with a bunch of one kind of perfume or anything. So, and I tend to stash them around my suitcase to protect them, so I'll stick them in my workout socks or roll them up in some sweats or things like that, you know, just to protect them in case, again, if they do break or leak, then it's only one pair of socks or one pair of pants that I'm sacrificing to the aroma till I get it washed. Or maybe I'll just wear that aroma as soon as I put those on. But either way, never take a full bottle. So this first one is by Indult, and this is Manakara. Oh, man. You know, I tried Trey and a few of the more popular ones from Indult. This one blew me away by far, and you don't hear a lot about it. This is a beautiful, flowery, fruity balm. It is beautiful. And all it is lychee and rose. That's it. That's all that the notes it has listed. And I can believe that. I'd almost say there's potentially some other florals in there, and potentially some other fruits, but I can't put my finger on them necessarily. There's I almost get a sweet cantaloupe kind of a note from it, in parts, along with the lychee and the rose, but I've never heard of cantaloupe as a note in a perfume. It's so beautiful. Of course, with a lot of these summer fruity floral kind of perfumes, unless they're super synthetic, they're going to be pretty light, moderate in their sillage and their longevity, and that's true with Manakara. It's pretty moderate, but who cares? I mean, this is going to Hawaii with me. And as you guys probably have already surmised in the past, and I've said so as well, that I try to take perfumes that they normally wouldn't smell in Hawaii, just to give them some olfactory education, you know. They're way out there in the islands. A lot of perfumes don't get shipped to the islands or from the islands. It's way too much for freight. So I figure, you know, and I've turned some people on in Hawaii to some perfumes that they never would have known about before. And because of the unique smells, you know, a lot of people adapt to smells that you smell every day. So do I want to wear a Plumeria perfume down there? Probably not. I'd rather wear something a little more unusual for the area and the climb. So that's Manakara by Indult, is one I am definitely decanting and taking with me. And I'll be doing full reviews on these down the road, probably. I can't promise anything because I'm way behind on the reviews I want to get done. But probably I will get a full review on this, but you just need to get a sample. If you love rose and lychee, you've got to try this. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's very sweet though. And this is one that I think is appropriate for day or night. Feminine side of that unisex scale, a tick or two on the feminine side, but I still think men could pull it off. If they don't want to wear it, they'd probably love it for female friends, you know, love interests, whatever. So beautiful. Another one that I'm going to be doing a full review on is by Phaedon, and this is Rouge Avignon. You know, I love, what is it, Tabac Rouge? Is that the popular one from Phaedon? It smells similar to Tobacco Vanille. To me, it's just a little lighter version, a little more wearable version than Tobacco Vanille, but I love them both. But I was like, I have Tobacco Vanille. Do I really want Tobacco Rouge? Is it Tobacco Rouge? I'll put a little down here somewhere to let you know what the perfume I'm thinking of. Anyway, it seems to be a really popular one for them. And I landed on this one because I got a sample somewhere. I don't even remember. But whenever I use up a sample or a decant, I either order another sample or decant or above full bottle if I know I'm in love. And this one I knew I was in love. This one gets compared a lot to, well, it gets compared a lot to Red Oudh by Montale. And Red Oudh by Montale gets compared a lot to Layal by Queen Bilqis. Because I see some very distinct differences between the three, but I do see some similarities, and I want to talk about them and share them with you. But in the meantime, this one is going with me to Hawaii. And I bet you they haven't smelled nothing like this over there. This Rouge Avignon is beautiful because it's raspberry, ylang ylang, rose, cacao pod, hinoki wood, tuber, which is just, you know, roots, or, you know, even potatoes are tubers, but it doesn't smell like potato. Vetiver, sandalwood, musk, and amber. And it really is very similar to Red Oudh. It doesn't say that it has oud in there, but with all of the woods that it has in there, it kind of gives it this, and mixed with the rose and stuff, it kind of has just a hint of that rose oud kind of a feel to it in the background, so I can see why it's compared to Red Oudh. This is all by itself my favorite of the three. I mean, Queen Bilqis comes really close. Red Oudh is screechy to me compared to these other two. These two are so smooth. This one is sweeter than this one. So if you like Layal by Queen Bilqis, it's not as sweet, or this is sweeter than the Rouge Avignon. And if you love Red Oudh, this one is a little more wearable and much smoother. This one has a lot of edges to it. This one is much smoother. So this is going to Hawaii with me. And this lasts a long time and can be really heavy on the sillage. So in the summertime, I do like 2 sprays tops. Wintertime, I'll do a 3rd spray, maybe even a 4th, depending. But love it, love it, love it. So the other ones, some other ones I'm not going to say too much about because I have a video on them, and I don't know if by the time I post this video, if I'll have posted that one on the Kerosene, House of Kerosene. But my 2 bespokes from Kerosene, Needful Thing and Mood Swing, I'm definitely decanting. This one is totally for the day, and my husband loves them both. This one is more for the night. I'm not going to say much about them because I talk a lot about them in my video on the House of Kerosene. I highly recommend you getting a hold of John Pegg and trying a bespoke. They're very affordable, and he's wonderful to work with. I'm a huge fan of his, and I love both of these. So Mood Swing I'll be wearing during the day. Oh my God, that smells so good. And Needful Thing is more of my nighttime scent. Oh man, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So anyway, and of course for my honey, I'm bringing Cinnacooch. Spicy Punani. I love it, love it, love it. He loves it. He still goes nutsoid over it whenever I wear it. So, it's the weekend. Oh, honey. Anyway, I may have to break this video if he comes out here and smells this, and I'll come back. So I better hurry up and get this done before it makes it into the other room. I go too far. Every time I talk about this stuff, I go too far. Sorry. Ameer Aoud by Lattafa. That's all I'm going to say about it. And I take that for my husband's benefit. Another one I'm going to be taking, and I took last year, and I will take it every year since, because this stuff is amaze bomb in Hawaii's weather, the hot, humid, who'da thunk it. Majda Bekkali Fusion Sacree Lou for the men. Oh man, this is just a beautiful boozy caramel, and it's gorgeous, and it does so well in the heat. Who'd have thought? But I wore this probably the most, or one of the most out of all the perfumes that I wore last year of the decants. So Majda Bekkali Fusion Sacree for men. Gotta try that one, guys. Another one, this is a new one that I'll be taking this year, and this is Miles by Detaille, or Detaille, I don't know how you say it. And if you like Frappin's 1270, and I'll do a comparison video on these two as well, you will love this one. This one I actually think I like a little better. I think the performance is just slightly better on this one, but it's still Butter Rum Lifesaver. That's what I get with 1270, and that's what I totally get with this one. Is my favorite flavor of Lifesavers is Butter Rum, and I love the way they smell as soon as I open the package. Amplify that by 10 and make it a little sweeter, and you got 1270 and you got Miles by Detaille. It's beautiful. I'll be doing a full review on this one as well. It's so yummy. You know, but just like 1270, longevity, performance, all of that sillage is moderate at best. And in hotter weather, it's a little less. I usually have to reapply this in 1270. Well, 1270, about every 3 hours I have to reapply. This one's more like 4. So, beautiful stuff. You've got to try it. And another one is my Clive Christian, and this is X for Women. Now, I got rid of my Gucci Rush. I had that one for a while, but it was just too metallic and screechy for me. I liked it at first. It was also, I think, a blind buy. Maybe not, but I think it was a blind buy. And I liked it. It was one of those that I really liked at first, but the more I wore it, it just became too screechy, too metallic, and especially the more I smelled other things. Well, this X for Women by Clive Christian is what I wish that Gucci Rush was. This is beautiful. There is some serious similarities, but this one is so beyond. And if you don't like Gucci Rush, you may like this one. It does not smell metallic. It smells of all the things that Gucci Rush should have and didn't for me. And it's beautiful. The performance on this is crazy though. Yes I do. I have the notes: bergamot, peach, rhubarb, mandarin, pineapple, ivy, rose, mignonette or mignonette, jasmine, lily of the valley, orris root, cedar, vetiver, patchouli, vanilla, musk, and labdanum. And it to me is sweeter than Gucci Rush and much more feminine. I thought Gucci Rush was a very unisex perfume. This I think is very feminine, and it just smells of luxury. And like I said, the performance is wonderful on this. It is very expensive, but I had to try one, and or I wanted to buy one. I wanted to have one in my collection, and I tried 2 of the other ones. I think it was C, and it was okay. And then one of the ones for men, and I liked them, but I landed on this one, and I still want to try more from the house and see what I think, but they are so expensive. But I'm so glad I have one for my collection. So that's Clive Christian. It's just Clive Christian, right? Yeah, Clive Christian, and this is X for Women. Another one, of course, I have to take a Hilde Soliani, and this is FighiisssiMo. And this, oh, I had it the wrong way. There you go. This is kind of hard to get a hold of. It's a lot easier to get a hold of in Europe than it is here. If you like fig, you'll love this. This is a citrusy fig beauty, but this isn't just a ripe green fig. This is the fig leaf, and the fig tree. And I believe those are the only ingredients in the whole thing. Black fig, fig leaf, fig tree. That's it. Hilde Soliani is known for putting his minimum of number of notes in a perfume to create the scent memory that she wants to reproduce. And she does it masterfully. I totally respect this woman as a perfumer. This one, I think I have almost 20 bottles of Hilde Soliani, and I love them all. If you like figs, this is totally unisex. I think this is more daytime to me. Fig does not scream nighttime. This fig only screams daytime to me. But this is a good one to work out with, to go to work with, to play during the day with. It doesn't matter. This is just a good all-around daytime perfume, especially for the hot weather. Performance is good on this one. Not great, but just good. And like I said, it's because it is a black fig and the green leaf and the fig tree itself, There is a definite citrus note to it, and it's just beautiful. It is slightly sweet, so it's got that sweet tang going for it, and I love this stuff. I love Hilde Soliani. I can't say enough. So another one that I'm taking is one that really surprised me. I have two from the exclusive line of Hugo Boss. This one blew me away, and this is Silk Jasmine. And I'm not going to say a lot about this one because I have a review recorded. I just haven't posted it. I have a lot that I haven't posted yet, and a lot I need to record. I'll probably talk more about this in the fall because it does come across as more of a cooler weather kind of a perfume, but I've been wearing it this summer and it's fabulous. It's fabulous. So if you haven't smelled some of the exclusive line, I also have the Velvet Amber. They're wonderful. They're beautiful perfumes. I don't know why they don't get a little more love than what they do, but this one is one of my desert island perfumes, this Silk and Jasmine. I love it. Love it. And like I said, I'll talk more about it later. And the last one I want to talk about is I have this group of perfumes that I got from Khalid at Abujouda on eBay, and I'll try to remember to put a link again to his store down below. And this is by Queen Bee, not to be mistaken with Queen Bilqis that makes the Layal oils. This one, they're not the same company. This is Queen Bilqis. This is Queen Bee, and not the Queen Bee, B-E-E, that makes the beauty products, I think, out of California. This is, I believe, Middle Eastern. I'm not positive on that, but I got it. It was shipped from the UAE, so I associate all those perfumes with Middle Eastern, but it's not necessarily a Middle Eastern company, but that's the only place I can ever find anything about these is on Middle Eastern websites, so I just made the assumption. Anyway, in this one, number 2 is called Black Apple, and all of these are beautiful, and there's a couple of them that I just love. And this is all I have is this little 10 ml decant of it in this Discovery set, and it's number 2 in the Discovery set. It says on the back of the box what everything is, so I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's what's included in the Discovery set. And this Black Apple is beautiful. It's just a beautiful kind of a floral, sweet apple kind of a smell. Red apple, not green apple. And it's just gorgeous. I'll also probably take some samples with me of some perfumes that I want to see how they do down there, and that I'm not done testing. So I've got a bunch of decants and samples, a bag of probably about 15 that I'll probably take with me as well to see how they do. But other than that, that's what I'm taking with me to Hawaii this year. So, and we're going on another shark dive on Oahu, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to get back in the water with the sharks. So anyway, I will talk to you soon, and you have a good day. Okay, peace. And shit balls. Can't remember.